Guys, what's going on? Dr. John here. Welcome to our podcast, The Garden Medical Spa. We're with the wonderful Amy. She's one of our clients. What's up, Amy?
How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good, man. I'm doing really good. I'm happy to have you here. We've been talking about this for a really long time. And we're here. We're going to talk about the Morning Skinny program.
Yeah, I love it.
And you are a client of the Morning Skinny program. We've known each other for a bit of time now, which is amazing. I have the honor to take care of your kiddos. You got 2 kids. 2 under 2.
2 under 2.
You were a busy lady.
Yeah.
And I think I approached you. I was the one that was...
we were talking about like, I don't know, you were talking about like turning 40 and like, I think I brought up
my favorite
like,
topic. Yeah.
you know, the glow up era that I'm kind of like entering into. Like, I know I'm done having kids and I'm just kind of ready to like get my body back and feel like myself again. And you were like, dude, you should try this Morning Skinny program.
Yeah. Exactly. And I think you were like, let me think about it. Let me read about it. And I sent you some literature.
Yeah.
And I think
I was like, what is it? Like Ozempic? Like I had no idea when you said tirzepatide. I was like, what is that?
Yes. And you're like tirzepatide.
I had no idea.
Yeah. Because like, you know, who knows about tirzepatide other than you guys that are watching this and, or, you know, obviously know about it very, very soon and how we use it in the Morning Skinny program. But I think I presented you this pathway that can kind of like reduce inflammation. I think we talked a little bit about your PCOS.
Well, right away you were like the cortisol. It's the cortisol and the inflammation. And so when I went home and like did a little research on it, I was like, wait, so I was diagnosed with PCOS during like our reproductive journey.
Yeah.
And we talked about this, like I don't fit any of the markers for it really. So
don't.
It was kind of a surprise to me, but so I know with that diagnosis, like even though I'm done having kids, like I know my cycles are going to be sluggish to get back to normal. Like that hormone cycle is just going to take its time. And so getting that like
the insulin thing is all messed up.
Yeah, your insulin's kind of messed up.
Yep.
Hormones are just kind of wacky. Plus, you know, when you're postpartum, things are just crazy.
Yeah.
So I knew that like I was at kind of the weight where I stalled out with my daughter postpartum around 8 months.
Yeah.
Maybe 6 months, 8 months.
So after your son, the Leo.
I knew I was at that weight again where I was like, this is where I'm probably going to stay. Like, you know, when you, I don't know, it's different for everybody, but for me, like I dropped a ton of baby weight right after. And then I stopped pumping and breastfeeding and then kind of stalled at this weight for a while with my daughter.
I feel like a lot of women say that.
Yeah. And truthfully, I don't know how long I really stalled at that weight because I got pregnant again shortly after.
Yeah.
So I didn't really have that chance to like bounce back.
To understand.
But I just knew that like it felt stagnant and I was like, I don't want to feel like that again.
Right. And I was like, maybe we can get your cortisol levels down, get you non-inflamed. Yeah. And I'm like, this is a way of doing it, and a really awesome way of doing it. And I presented you the microdosing of tirzepatide.
Yeah. My first thought was maybe I should like start exercising again, try to do this on my own, try to get in shape.
But you were
exercising. And then maybe we can talk about it. Yeah, I mean, I was, but like, I think I realized that this is actually a really good tool to use in alongside with that. To kind of help me get to where I want to be.
I love that.
So I figured let's try it. Yeah, let's do it. I'm down for anything. I'll try it.
Absolutely. So you did about 2 months, right?
Yeah, I did 2 months. And after the first month, like after 4 weeks, I noticed like my pants were fitting, my rings were starting to fit again. Which are huge. Like when you're like in that postpartum phase where nothing fits. Yeah. You just want that like piece of yourself back, and that's what it felt like. Okay, I can like see her again.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, you were like you were seeing the goals being met, and it probably, I would imagine, like that in itself motivates.
And I think at that point it was only maybe 5 pounds that I'd lost. Yeah, it wasn't a lot of weight, but it was enough to like, you know, feel so different in my body and in my clothes.
So let's take me through it. So you joined the morning skinny program, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, Aim, let's do it. You messaged me back. You're like, yo, I think this is it. This is actually gonna help me, right? Because you're reading about it, and I was like, okay, let's go. I
mean, truthfully, I ChatGPT'd it, and ChatGPT was like, yeah, you're perfect for this. Actually,
that's what it was.
You shouldn't wait. You should do it now.
That's what it was.
And maybe it was just validating me. I don't know. I've got some trust issues with ChatGPT, to be honest. But
well, at the same time, you were asking ChatGPT, I was like updating like stuff online to like with your name in it so that it fed you. No, I'm messing around.
Yeah. The algorithm was just like feeding it to me.
We were doing some magical stuff behind the scenes.
Yeah, no,
there.
but it was like you have PCOS, you have not a lot of time to work out. Like if you're actually going to try to like muscle through this on your own.
Right.
Like this is a
great way
to do it. Like start now in alongside with all the things that I know I should be doing, like drinking more water, eating more protein, working out.
Right.
Like, nobody's perfect.
Absolutely. And it's like, I feel like if you see some little wins, they start compounding and they start becoming bigger wins, and then it like increases your motivation to do even better for yourself, right? Like eat right.
When you start to see the results, you're like more motivated to keep going and keep doing it.
Absolutely. So take us through it. Like you start this morning skinny program, you're microdosing tirzepatide. We're doing once a week, right?
Once a week.
Tell me about your energy. Like how did you
right
feel
away? I think it was like 2 days in that you text me. You're like, how are you feeling? And I was like, dude, I've had 1 coffee today.
Oh wow!
And I'm usually like 3 coffees in, like
so you're
midday.
Feeling good, man.
Yeah, so I was feeling good. My energy was great. Like I didn't feel like I had. I mean, I think we started at maybe 2 milligrams.
Yeah, it was at 2. I think so. Yeah.
And I think my appetite might have been like a little too suppressed because that was the thing. I didn't feel like I had a problem before starting this. I didn't feel like I had a lot of food noise or like I wasn't binge eating. I wasn't snacking in a bad way.
Yeah.
If anything, I was under eating. Like my day would be wake up, drink coffee immediately.
I think I did 1.8 or something, if I remember correctly. You know, I don't know. Anyway, it was somewhere like it was somewhere around either 1.8 or 2 milligrams.
Yeah.
You know, it was a small dose.
Yeah.
And to see how you respond to it.
Yeah. And
sorry to interrupt you.
Didn't. No, you're fine. I just remember us like talking about the dose and like, you know, you're like your appetite's going to be suppressed a little, so you make sure that you eat, like make sure that you're eating throughout the day, and so that was really no different for me because I already had to remind myself to eat before because I'm just taking care of kids all day and running around, and
absolutely,
you know, you realize you look at the clock and all you've had all day is you're just running on coffee and cortisol.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And so no wonder your body doesn't want to get rid of that last 10 to 15 pounds. It's like, oh, we need this. We're in a famine.
Right. Right. Yeah. Stress. And you're like, we got to hold on to this.
You're in fight or flight.
Yeah. You're right about that.
So my appetite, I think, was a little too suppressed though. I was like, maybe we should go. I think we went down a little bit.
Yeah,
after
we did
that.
go down. Yeah. I forget the exact dosing, but I mean, just like this, so for you guys out there, when you're part of the morning skinny program, and what Amy's saying is that as you're on these micro doses of tirzepatide, depending on, you know, your own experience with it and the things that you're feeling on it, we adjust that very tiny dose and make honestly micro adjustments to the micro dose, and it leads to a very specialized and customized plan for you. And I think that's the way that we're able to, you know, get these really wonderful results for people. We're not just like, you know, here's your dose. You know, it's got to fit into whatever your plan is, you know, figure it out. Right. Yeah. And I think that's like the classic way that people do it. You know, you buy it online or
it's everywhere now. And I get targeted ads all the time for you know, for the microdosing, and I mean, I thought about it. I'm like, it's probably cheaper to go that route, honestly. Like it's easier, right? I don't have to like,
it comes in the mail.
I don't have to come in with both of my kids like I did today and cause a complete circus in your office.
It was not even bad.
Yeah, you could just get it online, but you don't have people following you and tracking you and like
doing bioscans.
And like for me, it was like we talked about. I didn't want my appetite to be too suppressed. I wanted to make sure that I was still eating and like nurturing my body. I am postpartum. I didn't want to be like, and I think people probably should take that into account too. Like if you are, you know, you're postpartum, you're already kind of like all the nutrients have been like sucked out of you for the past 9 months. So you don't want to go suppressing your appetite and like putting yourself in a bad. So I think that's why it's important to work with a team and work with the doctor. I
appreciate you saying that. Yeah. Or like, you know, if you're climbing a mountain for the first time, I don't know why this is coming to me. I love a lot of figurative language. I'm like, but like, say you're like climbing, I don't know, man, like Mount Everest or something. Like you're not jumping in there, like, you know, you and your couple of your buddies, even if you're like excellent shape, you're getting that Sherpa. You know what I mean? Like everybody's got the Sherpa. So I'm like, It's just late today. This is my figurative language, but I'm the Sherpa for your weight loss journey. No, I think you're right on that.
No,
you
it's
have
important
to have like expertise behind
Yeah,
it, and then
you guys can adjust the dose. You can do the body scans, and you made sure I wasn't losing muscle, which was huge.
I think that's big. Like for me, if I have a relative or my wife or something, or like friends, obviously we're friends, and you're a mom of the kids I take care of and stuff. So it's like you want what's right for your people. Man,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a trusted source.
It's super, yeah, and it's like I can place a stake and like say, hey, Amy, check this out, man. You lost weight. Like your abdomen, your waist circumference is down. You're feeling amazing. Your energy's up. And look at this. Your skeletal muscle is actually better than it was, which is yours actually went up, which is insane.
The girls were like, have you been working out? Your muscle went up and your fat went down, and it was all fat around my middle.
That's amazing.
Like that cortisol belly that you hang on to. Yeah, everyone knows.
I would imagine, right? Like girls always are complaining about that. Guys too. Guys, I think it's like that tire that goes around, right? And that's just that stress, that cortisol, maybe a little beer. For you guys out there, right? But
for women, it's the hormones. Even if you're not, even if you've never had kids, I think that's just kind of where the hormones just hang on to that fat. It's just
and
cruel.
That's tough. Yeah, it's tough, right? Yeah, and it makes clothes, I think, fit weird.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't know. I'm not a girl, but that's what I hear.
Yeah. And I've been I'm a fit person. I've been,
You've always been lean.
Small my whole life, so. Just to feel like myself again was huge.
So it took like a month for you to get back to like feeling like you?
Yeah, it took a month to get back to feeling like, okay, I'm feeling like myself again. My clothes are fitting. Just to be able to like do that for myself when I'm like doing everything for other people all day was great, and I think we talked too about kind of the stigmas around like the microdosing, and like my initial thought was like Ozempic, like I'm not going to go on Ozempic.
A lot of people say that.
I said to you too, I was like, I don't want Ozempic face. Like I was afraid I was going to be like deflated, and I just I think a lot of people are scared of it because it is there's this massive weight loss that people are using it for, and there is.
Well, I think you have to think of it this way. Medicines work differently at different doses.
Yeah.
And they work differently, also in different age groups, right? I think this morning skinny is targeted towards those moms out there, that range from anywhere in your, say mid-20s all the way up to mid-40s, 50s, whatever.
Yeah. And then the perimenopause group. Which is like right around the corner, it starts sooner than you think.
Oh my gosh, that's another conversation. We can jump into that in a second.
Yeah.
That's a lot of good. That's actually good you brought that up. But I think what this morning skinny is targeted is those ladies out there that just have cortisol that's like a runaway train cortisol.
It's running the show.
Yeah, it's running the show.
It's a top tier hormone. It's running the show. Yep. When that's off, insulin, everything is off.
Yep.
And so nothing is in order. Hormones aren't in order. Your body's not like your metabolism is just
way off,
a disaster.
Yeah, and you can do everything right. You can eat very little. You can
and that's what I had been doing.
Just get stuck.
So I started before you approached me about this. I was like, all right, I'm gonna start exercising again, and I went way too hard with weights.
Yeah,
thinking like I got this, and strained my sternum. Yeah. Fun fact, your what is it? The relaxin hormone makes all your ligaments like super loose.
Yeah,
and so,
loosey goosey, as you said.
Yeah, everything's all loosey goosey so that you can push a baby out. But unfortunately, that lasts for like months after.
On. Yeah.
And so it's very common to have this like inflammation in your rib cage because everything has like expanded and it's just a mess. So I had been dealing with that, and then as soon as we started the microdose, that inflation went away, which was huge.
Crazy.
Like I was able to work out again.
Properties. So that's the thing. It's like helping you heal. It's helping your cortisol decrease. It's helping you burn off fat, especially in the areas that you need to burn off fat, which is like your midsection. Yeah. And it's like and it's giving you energy, which is insane. So like and this is what we've tapped into, and I think the coolest thing about it, because it's like there's stuff that I'm even seeing at this microdose and that I'm learning in some respects, right? Because like, people are having these things I didn't anticipate, these wonderful things that I didn't anticipate. And it's really getting people to, I don't know, just their overall just like health and wellness goals.
Yeah, but like, listen, it's not like a magic pill, right? Like I think there's a lot, it's a tool in a way. It like, you have to use it as a tool basically. like there's other things I think that have to happen in your lifestyle. Like I was able to make other changes too with like incorporating more protein, drinking more water. Like you were like, you got to drink a ton of water, electrolytes, put salt in your water.
Yeah.
Make sure you're hydrated. So all these things to help stabilize, like it's a lot more than just you take the shot and all these things, all these amazing things happen.
Yeah, you still got to put in the work.
Yeah, you have to put in the work, but you're motivated to put in the work because you're seeing the results.
Yeah, man.
But it's just creating this like stability and this metabolic peace that you otherwise, like, I would not have gotten that in this phase of my life. Like there's no metabolic peace for me right now.
Yeah. That's a good way.
I would have gotten there eventually, but it would have taken, you were like, it would have taken a long time to get there.
And there would have been ups and downs and, you know, it just,
And you want to like, I'm a mom. I want to show up for my kids. I want to like be present in this life that we've built. And so it just feels good to like actually feel like myself again.
Yeah. And like fit that person that you imagined, you know, you'd be as a mom. It like, you get there, I would imagine, quicker.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. You're not as bogged down by like, oh, now I have to like do this one more thing to get my body back.
Yeah.
Like,
I love that. That's awesome. I'm happy that we were able to provide that for you, or able to give you the tool to provide that for yourself. Really, you know, that's a beautiful thing.
And then the other stigma too that we talked about was like people kind of seeing it as like a shortcut, I think, and like a shortcut to weight loss.
Say that. Yeah, exactly.
And I compared it to like, you know, when I was going through the reproductive journey, there's letrozole and Clomid, right, which are prescribed for fertility.
Sure.
Women that have PCOS especially, which I did. It helps to just kind of create that environment to have a healthier ovulation. It just kind of sets the stage for ovulation to happen in the optimal way.
I like it.
So that you can get pregnant, right? I'm not a fertility doctor, obviously.
No, I mean, that's basically, you're right.
Yeah, it's a tool. It's a tool.
It is, yeah.
Not one person was ever like, oh, you cheated. Like, that's a shortcut.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Like, oh, that doesn't count. Like,
you don't just take this pill and get pregnant. Like, there's still a million other things that have to happen for that. So I think it's kind of similar in that. And letrozole, interestingly, was not, it's used off-label.
Used off-label,
for fertility. It's actually, I think, a breast cancer medication. So
in different doses,
they learned that the hormone effect was able to accomplish what Clomid accomplished, and in some ways it was better.
Right. So there, you had professionals, giving you a tool
that was off label
to get to your goal.
But it's extremely accepted, and it's not thought of as a shortcut. And I think
you put that very poetically and beautifully, and I think that that's a wonderful way to approach this. Is that when there is a tool out there and you have professionals behind you, you can maximize that tool to get to your goals. Yeah. And truthfully, that is the what we care about, and what our goals are from the providers of the Morning Skinny program.
That is life optimization.
That's life
folks.
optimization, babe. That's it. Yeah, you're right. That's exactly right. So that's really put beautifully, and I love that example. So that's great. So where are we now? You've been 2 months, and you're kind of at you've met your goal. You're happy. I'm
in my goal range. Like, I didn't really have like a set number. It was kind of a range, and it was more of a feeling. It was more like, I just want to feel, back at my baseline, like what my baseline was before, maybe not before kids, but like, before kids.
Yeah. And like look awesome in clothes, and just feel like energetic and amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And just like confident in your body.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The inflammation, I think, was like one of the biggest things. I sent you a picture, and I was like, look at my face, like,
that's crazy.
Was nuts.
Yeah,
like,
that was
just
awesome.
Yeah,
that was really great.
It's just stubborn postpartum inflammation that just hangs around for a long time.
That's a beautiful thing, man. Well, thank you for sharing your experience.
Of course.
Yeah, this has been amazing. And I hope you guys learned something. And if you're interested in the Morning Skinny program, give us a call. We'll be happy to help you and get you to your goals, and look forward to hearing from you guys.